Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today you guys, it's going to be a very exciting video. I have one of my favorite makeup artists slash just iconic makeup artist, just an iconic makeup artist, and just such an inspiration to me, and I love every last product she has. If I have tried it, I love it. If I haven't, it's in my top 5. And that's going to be the iconic, revolutionary LISAELDRIDGE. Yeah, applause in the background. Woo! Yeah, so we're going to be just trying out the new LISAELDRIDGE eyeshadow palette, Desert Gleam. And all of the products that I'm using today, with the exception of maybe 2 or 3 items, is going to be from LISAELDRIDGE. And so, if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, then please do stay tuned. All right, you guys. So, yeah, we're going to be trying out the LISAELDRIDGE Desert Gleam eyeshadow palette. And then we're also going to be using a number of her other products that I have. I think I don't have her mascara. I don't think she has a blush. I don't know if she had blushes, but she no longer has them. And then I think that's pretty much it. I got everything else. Oh, I don't have that concealer pen that she has, so I don't have a concealer by her, but everything else is going to be LISAELDRIDGE. So with that said, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. So how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Y'all know today is Saturday. Y'all know that's usually the day that I'm filming on because that is my off day. Let's go ahead and get started, you guys. I have already did my primer and my sunscreen and things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the LISAELDRIDGE foundation, and I am in the shade 18. I'm just gonna shake it up so that we can get the best results. I'm gonna start out with 1 pump. No, let's do 2 pumps because that pump is kind of okay. Yeah, let's start out with 2 pumps and see where that gets us. So what do you guys have on your agenda this weekend? I'm not doing too much. I may get out when my daughter gets off, because right now I have my grandson. So I may get out when she gets off. You know, maybe go to my mom's house or something. And I'm going in with a damp sponge. I love LISAELDRIDGE's foundation. If you all don't have it, you should definitely get this. Is a great match for me, especially in the summertime. Spring, summer. Oh, I said I was going to get another one for the winter because this one, it'll work for me in the winter, but it's just a tad bit too orange for me. I think that's good, y'all. What y'all think? I don't think we need anything else, but what I am going to do, I'm going to go in with some of the NARS Soft Matte. I like this mirror. This is a Dior mirror. It is magnified on one end. And I need that, you know, because my vision is challenged. So I need anything that's going to help me see better. This is in the shade Caramel, if I didn't say that. I love that LISAELDRIGE foundation. It makes your skin look so pretty. All right, you guys. All right, so let's go in with the Hourglass in the shade Oak 3. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand first. And I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to put it right there where I have some darkness. Because y'all know how much I love a bright under eye. And then I'm going to come down All right, let's do the other eye. I find that when I do it this way, because y'all know I get kind of heavy-handed when it comes to this concealer, especially when I'm kind of rushing. That's why I'm trying to take my time. When I'm kind of rushing, seems like sometimes I will use too much. And with the Hourglass, y'all, less is more. Because this Hourglass concealer is very, very, very pigmented. So, that's a pro tip. Even though I'm not a pro. But that's a tip for y'all, though. When you're using the Hourglass foundation. Not foundation, y'all. When you're using the Hourglass concealer, you know, you want to kind of build it up in small layers. Don't just go in, because it is very pigmented. And I like my concealer kind of to come down some. You don't have to do that, but I like mine to kind of come down. All right. All right, that looks good to me. Okay, so next, you guys, we're gonna go in with this NARS. This is a concealer, y'all, but I like to use it sometimes as a bronzer. This is in the shade Truffle. And I'm just gonna apply this as a bronzer. It's such a pretty shade. Let me show y'all. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay, so let's put a little bit of it, and I'm gonna take my finger and I'm just gonna put it right here. What's that in my hair? I'm just gonna put it right here. You know, like right there where we usually apply bronzer. And then I'm gonna take this brush right here and blend it out. Sometimes I like to use concealers for bronzers, y'all. You don't have to, you know, makeup is not, you know, you don't have to have, you know, so many rules when it comes to makeup. You do it how you want to do it and what looks good on you, you know. And you know what they say, rules are made to be broken. Okay, pro tip. No, I'm just, y'all, I'm just kidding. Don't break the law now. I'm talking about when it comes to makeup. Don't be out here breaking the law. Because guess what? Yours truly is a law-abiding citizen. I don't break the law. I just break the rules of makeup. That is it. Okay? All right. Ooh, that looks so pretty. So let's do the other side. I love this little brush from BK Beauty. This is an 11. What's this? I'm talking about 11. Yeah, this is 110. Y'all, told y'all I was visually challenged now. Okay, I think that looks good. Because we ain't trying to use too much bronzer. Because today, it's all about the eyeshadow. All right, next, you guys, we're going to go in with the Dolce & Gabbana bronzer. This one is in the shade 03. I love this bronzer. This is such a beautiful bronzer, you guys. And I don't know why I don't use it more. It is so pigmented. I mean, not pigmented, but it's just so soft, but it is pigmented though. But the shade of it is very pretty to me, and it is very It just feels so soft in the pan. I just love it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and apply this. Let me get my mirror so I can see what's going on. Yeah, I knew that was gonna look good with that NARS bronzer, and that looks so pretty. Ooh, that looks so pretty. That is the perfect shade for my complexion. Wow. Let's do the other side. Yeah, this is a beautiful bronzer. I don't know why I don't use it more. I think it's just because I just have a lot, you know, I have a lot of bronzers, so I think that might be why. Yeah, that is very pretty, very soft focused. I love that. All right, you guys, so the next, you guys, we're going to go ahead and apply some setting powder. I'm going to use this. Y'all, it's right here. This is the Givenchy setting powder. This is in the shade 03. I'm not going to use a lot. I like to kind of pat it off on my hand first and then apply it under my eyes because I don't really like it anywhere else. You know, maybe to, oh, this is so blurry. Maybe, you know, to kind of chisel my contour right there or something. Other than that, I don't really like a lot of powder because my skin is already dry. Okay. All right, let's do the other side. Okay, that looks good. And I'm gonna take Scott Barnes brush. Kind of go over everything. Next, you guys, for blush, we're going to use the YSL in the shade Rose Haze. Since we're using the F04, let's use the F03 blush brush. I need to wash both of these brushes, but I don't like to wash my Fude brushes a lot because it will damage it. So I'm just going to go in. I wish Lisa Eldridge did have some cheap products though, because I already know they would be bomb. I think she had some, but I don't know what happened. I think they were kind of some kind of liquid blushes. And I think the packaging, something went on with the packaging. I'm not sure. But people were buying them. I just hadn't got a chance to buy them before she recalled them. Oh, that is so pretty. Yeah, I wanted to use a lighter blush, y'all, because that palette is kind of, you know, it's saying something. It's not, it's not a light palette, okay? It's got some stuff going on. All right, so I think we are done with the face, and I think it's time to move on with the eyeshadow. So let's go ahead, you guys. I'm so excited, y'all. So this is the Lisa Eldridge Desert Gleam. I have already swatched it, as you all can see from my little fingerprints that's on here. But yeah, this is a beautiful palette. Lisa did a great job. I have this one, and I also have her Sorcery palette somewhere. I got to find it. Those are the only two that I have. Now, I wanted to get the Cinnabar one, but she removed, I don't know what happened. Next thing I know, it was no longer on her website. So, all right, you guys. So I'm gonna swatch everything over here so that y'all can see. So the first shade that I'm gonna swatch for y'all is going to be this shade right here, Ablaze. And the next shade is going to be Sahara. Ooh. And then the next shade, y'all, is going to be Firefly. And that's this beautiful antique-y looking gold. Well, not even antique. I don't know what this, I don't know. It's just a very deep gold. I'm going to do a couple of comparisons when I finish the look. All right, you guys. So the next shade is going to be I think that is Acacia. And that is this beautiful, beautiful sandy brown looking shade here. Y'all know how I am about my browns. That's a very, very light brown though. And the next shade is Christina. And that's that beautiful silvery looking shade. And I'm going to put it right here, y'all. Ooh, I like that. And then the last one here is going to be called Dunes. And that's this very chocolatey dark brown shade. And so let me show y'all. So, yeah, she did a great job on this palette, y'all. I just love it. I think that everything that Lisa does, like she puts forth, let me move my camera back. She puts forth a lot of, she puts a lot of effort into all of her products. That's why I just love her so much. Like, oh, I just love her. I didn't get any of her lipsticks, y'all, because I don't really wear lipsticks, so I didn't really get any lipsticks. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So what I wanted to do, you guys, I have her eyeliner pencil, and this is in the shade, let's see. I have her eyeliner pencil. This one is in the shade Burnt Umber, and I'm going to go under my lash line with it, but go on top of the lash line with it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just blocking the camera. And I'm going to take a smudging brush right here. And I'm going to kind of smudge that out a little bit. Just to use it like kind of as a base. And you have to move a little fast with her pencils because they do dry down kind of quick. All right, and so I'm going to go ahead and do this eye, and then I'm going to do the other eye off camera, you guys, just for time's sake. So I'm going to go into this shade right here, this burnt brownie looking shade. And what is it called? Dunes. Yeah, that's Dunes. And I'm just going to go into the outer V. Oh, I like this, y'all. I like this already. I like this, y'all. Like, I like the way that's... That is really pretty. I'm going to go directly on top of that shade with this fluffy brush here from Rougher. And I'm going into this sandy brown shade. I'm going to use this for a transition shade. And this one is called, oh God, what is this one called? Acacia. It's real light too. Can't hardly get it on the brush, but I'm going to use this directly on top of that brown. That is not blending out good. I don't really like that shade, y'all. It's, it's like it's not pigmented enough or something. I don't know. All right, and so then we're going to, I'm trying to see, should I use Christina or this shade here? I'm always remember Christina because that's my favorite shade in there. What's the name of that shade? Not Firefly, Ablaze. Should we use Ablaze, y'all? Yeah, let's go ahead and use Ablaze. Then I'll use Christina as a inner corner highlight. How about that? I'm going to use my finger. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Let's try it with a brush and a little bit of Fix Plus and see what it gives. Going back into Ablaze with a brush with a little Fix Plus on it. Let's see if that gives us a little bit more shine. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's shining as much as it's supposed to shine. I don't think it was probably wasn't meant to do a lot, but I still think it's pretty. All right, you guys, and so I'm going to go into the inner corner. I think I want to use, do I want to go into the inner corner with Firefly? What y'all think? Or should I go into the inner corner with Christina? Y'all know I will use Firefly as an inner corner highlight now. Let's see. Yeah, it's cute. Shoot, I don't know what y'all talking about. That look good to me, y'all. Just going in with a brush with nothing on it and going over everything. All right, you guys, and I'll be right back. I'm going to do the other eye. So I am back, and I am done. Here is the look. I hope y'all like it. Y'all know I'm not a makeup artist, so I just, like I always tell y'all, I'm not too good at eyeshadow. I just do the best that I can. All right. All right, you guys. So next we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our lips. I don't really have a too many lip liners. I don't have any of Lisa's lip liners. So I do have a couple of lipsticks, and I have like 3 or 4 of her lipsticks. But since I'm not really into lipsticks right now, I'm going to use the Burnt Umber as a lip liner. And it's really nice too. All right. So there's the lip liner, or the eyeliner used as a lip liner. So the lip product we're going to use is going to be the Cinnabar lip gloss from LISAELDRIDGE. And I think that looks really, really nice. What do y'all think? I think that looks good. All right, so let's go ahead and move on with our comparisons. So let's do we still got our swatches? Our swatches have just about faded away, which I figured that was going to happen. Only 2 shades that I probably may have a few comparisons to is probably going to be, I want to swatch a few shades next to Firefly. And I am very, very, very curious about Gigabyte in the Pat McGrath Subversive Mothership 3. And there it is right there. And I can already tell it looks like it's going to have more green. Yeah. And I wish I could find my Sorcery palette, y'all, but I cannot find my LISAELDRIDGE Sorcery palette for nothing in the world. And it's really, really, really upsetting. But yeah, it has too much green, so that's not going to work. But, you know, it satisfied my curiosity, because I was like, I wonder if, you know, that's going to be similar to Subversive, but no, it's not. Okay, this is Mothership 8 Divine Rose, and there's a gold in here, right here, that I want to, I don't have these shades with me, but okay, see, that's a lot more golder than the Lisa, but it's more closer than the Gigabyte. I will say that. Let's look at the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette, y'all. Now, she got a lot of little golds in here, but the one in particular that is catching my eye is this one. Let's see what this one is doing next to Firefly. Let's see. I'm going to put it on top. Isn't that a trip how you can have so many variations of gold like that? But yeah, nah. I mean, but it's close. It's closer than any of the other ones, I would say. All right, you guys, I found it. I wasn't going to rest until I found it. So I found it. So here is the Sorcery from LISAELDRIDGE. And this is the shade that I wanted to compare it to. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not gonna be similar because this definitely has more green. But I want to share swatch that silver shade in there too. So let's put it right here. Yeah, definitely. Lord, no, that's definitely more green. Okay, but it satisfied my curiosity. Okay. All right, so let's swatch, because this is like a duochrome because it's looking kind of silvery, but we're going to swatch it still and see what's going on. All right, let's watch it and see what's going on, y'all. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. And let's swatch Christina next to it. So, kind of similar, huh? But I think that the one in Sorcery is more, definitely have less pigment. And the base of it is not as strong as Christina. And yeah, when you turn it like that, yeah, you can tell that they are different. Okay. That is all the comparisons that I have. I really like this palette. I really, really do. I'm trying to think if there's anything in here that I would change. I really am not crazy about this here. You know, I'm just not, that don't do nothing for me. Just to be 100% honest with y'all. That right there does not do anything to me for me. That's why I didn't use it. You know, and then the same thing for this one. This is not doing anything for me at all. Those two, I could live without them. But, you know, I guess it makes a pretty color story, but I ain't crazy about it. I ain't crazy about it. But anyway, you guys, yeah, let me put on some little Hollywood Flawless. Wait a minute now. Why do I always say Hollywood? Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. Let me freshen up my blush first. Because when I put on that, it seems like my blush always disappears. Yeah, but I really enjoyed my look, y'all. I like the way all the products look, even down to the lip gloss here in Cinnabar. I really do like it. I thought I wasn't. I thought it was gonna like kind of make everything clash, but it looks pretty. I really like it. I really, really do. I love the eyeshadow palette. As I stated, those two shades there, you know, really not doing too much for me, but it is what it is. The rest of the palette, though, I think is beautiful. I like it. I really, really do. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please do not hesitate to go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You'll see a thumbs up. I believe it's probably going to be right up directly up under the video. Just go ahead and tap it. And yeah, that'll help me to get noticed in the humongous YouTube algorithm. Doing that is going to, in turn, make my video visible to more people. So I really, really would appreciate if you guys would give me a thumbs up. Also, go ahead and hit subscribe and become a part of the family. We would love to have you here. We do makeup, we do perfume, and sometimes we throw in some lifestyle every now and then. I'm going to start doing more of those too, but I just want to build my channel up a little bit more before I do. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so very, very much for watching. It means the world to me. And yeah, you guys make sure you go out, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend or whatever day it is that you see this video. And I'll see you in the next video.